So welcome back to another vlog, and this is a huge catch-up vlog. It really is. It's been a lot of things going on. A lot of things have gone wrong behind the scenes. I'm going to tell you a story about what happened to me today. I got attacked by a drug addict. It's something that did happen, and I'm going to tell you the whole story. First of all, I'll tell you what's been going on with the show. The show came to a grand stop last week when I went to turn on the computer and the computer was dead. It completely wouldn't restart. I didn't know what to do. I'm pretty good with computers as well, and I was like, this is really weird. Long story short, it was a hardware failure somewhere in my Mac Pro. I don't know. I'm still working on that one to try to get it fixed, but I'm lucky. I talked to Vic. He had a television show for 20 years. He had a bunch of computers from his old show in a place saved. So I went over there. I was able to buy a new computer off him. Well, it's an old computer, and get that up and running. And just last night I got that up and running. So I was like, okay, good. We're back to normal. I got all the footage back of all the episodes I was working on. It's taken me days to get back into a way to start working on the show again. That's what's been frustrating. But as I've been doing all of that, I've also been doing Film Fury. And Film Fury has really amped up. We have a sponsor now, which is Vancouver Film School. So we definitely have an obligation in the sense that to do more episodes, and we want to do more. This is all part of the thing we want to do. And we've been enjoying it. It's just been very busy. I've been shooting 3 videos a week for Film Fury. And just like today. And so this is where we get into this story. And this is just absolutely crazy. It really is super crazy. So what happened is we went to see a movie, A Ghost Story, this morning. We saw a 10:30 press-only screening, and we watched the movie. And we were both moved by the movie quite a bit. But beyond that, we were like, okay, where are we going to shoot the review? And Vic's like, why don't we go down, like this is downtown Vancouver. Why don't we go down and across this bridge, and there's a nice park on the other side. And I was like, okay, and it's where I used to work in a software company years ago. And I was like, it's not a sketchy part of town, but it's a bit, I'd say probably about 25 to 30% sketchy. Meaning there's a lot of drug addicts around there and stuff like that. So we have all of the equipment. Vic's got his equipment, his camera. I got my camera. He brings a tripod. I bring my tripod. And my tripod is a very heavy, sturdy tripod. This is important to the story. It really is. And I still can't believe this happened. I'm still coming to terms with it because, okay, so what happened is we have to go over a bridge to get to the park. And as we're halfway over the bridge, we can hear this guy screaming, going, ah, ah, like at the top of his lungs, and we're like, oh, here comes a crazy drug addict. They're in Vancouver. There's quite a few of them, and there's a lot of yellers. A lot of they just like to yell, and a lot of them do it just because they want attention. And it's a lot, I hate to say it's a lot of mental illness and drug use combined. It's really tough. I'm not saying that I'm unsympathetic, but I've lived in the city a long time that I unfortunately am kind of used to this. And so as we're walking up, the guy who's yelling is walking towards us, and we have one walkway and then the road that but cars are blasting over the bridge on. So we can't really go to the other side of the bridge. This is the only walkway we have. So I'm just like, what you do with a person like this is you just kind of ignore them and walk past them. So this drug addict has got a bike on his back, a mountain bike, a small mountain bike on his back. And he's not a huge guy or anything like that. And so me and Vic have our stuff. And so the time is time we're about to walk towards each other. And I walk past him, not even near him. And he slams his bike into me on purpose. Like he goes bang, he bashes it into me so hard that my shoulder, I still feel it now, that this is so funny. I have, like, when I grew up, I've explained it in some stories that I grew up, fighting people and stuff like that. So it's not like uncommon to my world. So it's so funny. I had my phone on me. I gave my phone to Vic and my backpack all in one go. I just went, here, and I just grabbed my freaking tripod. It all happened so fast that he slams me. I give him back myself, and I get my tripod to smash this guy over the head. Seriously, it was just instinct. You go into defensive instinct, and I was trying to. I know from my point of view was defend myself, but also defend Vic. And this guy was crazy. He said, yeah, you fucking want to go. You want to go. And he's going crazy. And I just stood there. And I had my tripod. And I just rested it on my shoulder. Like there's something out of a video game. It was so dumb. I just stood there. And I just stared at him with my aviators. And I didn't move my facial thing. And I stared at him. He's going on. Yeah, you want to go? And I thought, okay, here's my thing. I didn't want to do anything because if I did, I would have really hurt him. And I said to Vic afterwards, I said, because Vic said to me, how are you doing? I said, I'm fine. I said, but I was worried for him. I was so scared that I would do some serious damage to him. And I even said to Vic afterwards, I'm like, I don't want to hurt anyone. Like, I really don't. That's not, I can do that. We all can do things like that, but I don't want to do that. And it was really a tough situation, so I just stared him down. And he's like, this guy is crazy, dude. He's like fucking mental. He's like, oh, you fucking want to go? Yeah. And I just stood there and I thought, you make one move on me and Vic, and I'm going to club you in the head, and I'm going to take you down so fast. And then all I kept going in my mind is like, this guy's going to be really hurt. And I was like, is it coming down to this? Am I going to have to really knock somebody out? Like, whether it be blood and, it'd be terrible. And I'll have to live with that for the rest of the day. I mean, like, you really gotta... And Vic talked the guy down. And he's like, buddy, you go that way. We're gonna go this way. All that. And I just stood there. And I must admit, I was a bit of an ass because I just like, every once in a while, I'd be like deadpan to him. And then I just do this. Smile at him. I couldn't help it. This guy had taken a shot at me. I was giving a shot back. He was very lucky. He was a very lucky guy in that regard, that it didn't escalate to a ridiculous level. And I am really happy that it didn't. It's not... And we're going to go shoot a review for a movie that we really liked. And it was just so unfortunate that this stupid event happened. And when I'm telling you, when we crossed, I was like this. And he went out of his way to hit me with his bike with his own anger and frustration and drugged up craziness that he was. He wanted to provoke. He wanted something to happen in his life. The adrenaline for them drugs or whatever it was. And it was an unfortunate incident. And I felt embarrassed afterwards because there I am working with Vic, a guy I respect quite a lot, and I had to go into barbarian mode. It was so stupid. It's so sad that you get taken down to that kind of level. And so then that's what happened. And it's so funny though? It's so funny. We walked away, we walked down the thing, and Vic's like, how you doing? You okay? And I'm like, yeah, I was so worried what was going to happen to him. I said, I'm 40 years old. I don't want to be bashing people in the head with a freaking tripod. And this tripod, I would have knocked him out. I would have knocked him out. Like, it's heavy for me. And if I just bang on, anyways, you get the idea. I don't have to illustrate it. But I lived that moment today, so I'm illustrating it. How I was planning to... take care of the situation. It was so dumb. And then we went down to this nice park where all these people are relaxed and all that, and we set up the camera, and we shot a review for that, and some of another thing that was coming out in the next week or so. And yeah, that was that, and that was what happened, and it was just so nuts. And we shot no problem. I was just da-da-da-da-da. And to be honest with you, I forgot all about it. And I get on the SkyTrain coming home. I was like, whoa, holy shit, that happened. That was kind of a little bit of a stupid moment that happened today. And I don't know why. I just want to do a vlog, and I know I haven't been, able to. I actually filmed 2 vlogs, and I never got them up. And then the one vlog that I did get ready to get up, my computer dies. And I'm like, fuck me, I'm not. So this one is going up tonight. I'm not waiting on it. It's going up tonight. And the new computer's a bit faster for processing, so I can render it quicker and stuff like that. So yeah, like this is a ridiculous day. Are we recording? Yeah, we're recording. For a second I was like, imagine I did all that rant. I wasn't recording, but forgive the sunglasses. I just came in and I just set up the camera that I have with me. And I'm like, let's just shoot this fucker and talk about what happened, because I think it's something that's kind of haunts me for the day. It's like, wow, like that was stupid. That was really stupid. So yeah, I don't know what to take away from it. I don't know if there is anything you can take away from it. Just, you know, you try to avoid situations like that, and sometimes they want to come to you. They want to come to you, and I tell you, the difference is this. If that was Kim with me, I would have knocked the guy out. I had another guy with me, so I was like, you know what? We're not even concerned here. But if it was just Kim and he was threatening Kim, he would have been knocked out, and I would have been scared of what I would have done. For sure. Absolutely. Without question. He would have been a done deal for his day and all that. So anyways, I need to go and find my zen, my yin and yang, and relax and get back to my inner peace. And Final Fantasy XII's arrived today, so I will go and play a little bit of that and find my happy place and forget about this stupid incident that happened. So anyways, guys, until next vlog.